He's going to be your brother.
Chloe, I got a bad situation.
How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing the new animated film, The Secret Life of Pets, starring Louis C.K. as the dog Max, and it's about Max, who loves his owner, and one day she brings home a new dog, Duke, and they don't get along too well, and they get on this adventure where they meet up with Kevin Hart, who's this rabbit, and chaos ensues, and they need to find their way back home. Now, it's a pretty by-the-numbers plot. I've heard the comparison that it's pretty much the same plot as Toy Story, and it pretty much is. Right off the bat, it is... For sure, it's the exact same plot of Toy Story. It's not quite as good as Toy Story either, I will say that right off the bat, but there is fun to be had in this film. I would kind of compare it with Toy Story meets Oliver and Company. I'm a big fan of that, Oliver and Company as well, from when my childhood and stuff, so it was cool seeing pets interact and stuff like that. And overall, the movie is really funny. There's a lot of humor that'll mainly appeal to kids, but adults laugh with it as well. I laugh throughout it. It's definitely a comedy first and foremost. I just think that it was more geared towards kids, and there was a couple adult jokes in there, but I mainly heard kids laughing throughout. I chuckled throughout the whole film. It's really charming. It's great to see. The best part is like the first 10 minutes when you're seeing the pets do everything while the owner's away, and how each one of them has their own little quirks. And you can kind of see that if you're a pet owner, it's like, oh yeah, I can imagine my dog doing that, or you know that, oh, when I leave, I come home, my dog just jumps on me, and you're like, yeah, and that's kind of what he would be saying. So it's fun in that sense that you can see, as a pet owner, you're gonna find this charming no matter what, and for that it gets points right off the bat. If you're not a pet owner, and say you're not a big pet guy or something for whatever reason, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but for whatever reason, if you don't, I don't know how it would appeal to you. I can only judge it off of my own bias. My favorite character in here, for sure, would be Louis C.K.'s Max. He's just such a relatable guy, and the voice of Louis C.K. lends such either highs or lows to the character that can really show through the voice work. As well as Gidget, who's this other dog, the white dog, that kind of has a crush on Max, and she's great in this movie as well. There's lots of good voice casts. I wish there was almost less characters, though, so you could focus on a bit more of the other side characters and get to know them a little bit more, which would have been exciting, and I think it would have added a little bit more if you could just focus on maybe like a handful of characters to really, really get to know. Also, Kevin Hart as the rabbit, it's really funny. He's kind of doing his Kevin Hart shtick, if you want to call it that. It didn't annoy me, though, throughout the movie, but it was Kevin Hart being Kevin Hart, and it maybe started to get like a little old, maybe, actually, at the end when I think about it. But at the same time, he was funny throughout. But again, my favorite, obviously, Louis C.K. as Max. So like I said, there's not much really to talk about with this film. It was funny, it was charming, the pets are great to see, it's fun to see all the little quirks that they do, although again, like I said, it kind of does appeal to more towards kids than it does adults, in my opinion. It's no Toy Story by any stretch of the imagination, but I think if you go see this film, you will enjoy it, and you will come out smiling, like I did. So with all that said, I give it a movie rating of a 6.5 out of 10. They're solid and fun to be had. I think your kids will love it. I think adults will like it and find it charming. And as for my enjoyment rating, I give it a 7 out of 10 because I did laugh throughout it. I did have a smile on my face throughout the whole film, but like I said, there are some misses in there, and just the overall tone of it is more kid-friendly. Also, when they also try to play on the heartfelt moments, I don't think they stuck as hard with me as they would in other like Pixar type film. It's definitely Finding Dory's the better animated film in my opinion of the two. If I were to recommend one, I would say Finding Dory, but also if as a pet owner, I would recommend you guys still check out Secret Life of Pets. So anyways, let me know if you saw Secret Life of Pets and what you liked about it, who's your favorite character of the bunch, and again, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos each and every week. That is it, and I will talk to y'all later.